Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay. I had to, it's October. I like this. This feels good. I had to transition. Um, I'm transitioning because these pink wigs, I've had enough. But I ordered them and I am going to get my money's worth, okay? I am definitely going to get my money's worth. You can definitely tell how my foundation, it's light foundation. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know why it looks so dark. Anyway, it is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who, it is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. I don't know if I already did that, but anyway, guess what? It's almost to the end. October is almost over, and I know you guys are like, thank you, Jesus, because she can get rid of the pink wigs. Listen, guess why I'm wearing these wigs? Guess. Yes, it's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yes, and what does that mean? That means that if you are a woman of any race, of any socioeconomic status, um, any background, big, fat, skinny, light, dark, nappy hair, straight hair, red hair, blue eyes, green eyes, black eyes, brown eyes, or whatever, you need to go. Did I say over 40? You need to go get a mammogram. Now, why am I the only one, allegedly, on YouTube that is promoting, advocating for this? I don't know. I don't know if because of COVID that, you can no longer advocate for, breast cancer awareness month. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, but it's not like it used to be. And I've said that multiple times this month. I'm like, well, where is all the pink? I love pink. So, this is like one of my excuses to wear it. But, there's no one doing it. So, ladies and gentlemen who have breasts, because men do have breasts, they do. Um, Please go get your mammogram, okay? That being said, let's go to the COVID. All right. Let's see. Is there any news stories? I don't like the way they do this. Okay, 14 hours ago, California isn't testing state workers for COVID as required. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. So in the DMV, is that this? That's considered state, right? Are they testing for COVID? How did California, okay, go from the epicenter of the U.S. pandemic to the lowest statewide transition rate? Ooh, just holding this phone hurts. 13 hours ago, how did California go from the epicenter to the lowest? Okay. Three California teens developed severe psychiatric symptoms after COVID. That was 11 hours ago. Who's dying in California from COVID-19? That's a month ago. Let's see. Is there anything else? No. Well, you know what? There was a huge rainstorm today, last night. Like, last night. I don't know. This child up here, let me tell you, this child up here, no, ma'am. No. This child up here is doing too much and it's getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. Why is he running around at 7:36? He needs to be taking a bath and getting ready to go to bed. But no, 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 no. No, he wants to go back. I told them, go let him run outside. Go take the boy to the park. Please. He's like 3 years old, but he's literally maybe about 100 pounds. Maybe 120. He's very stocky. Okay, so California has 4.87 million cases in the past 24 hours. Wow, these numbers are low. Wow, these numbers are low. Um, Again, they have California. We have 4.78 million cases in the past 24 hours. 913 people have contracted COVID. Now, those are the numbers that it's still high because after um, let's see, after almost 2 years of this, 18 months, give or take, it should be zero. Like everyone by now should be vaccinated. Yeah, I understand it's your religion or this or that, but if you know that at least what, at least 200 million people have been vaccinated and they haven't, I don't know, and they haven't turned green. I don't know if everyone's going to be sterile. That's a good question because they're trying to reduce the population. Will people be sterile allegedly after this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That will be weird. I don't know. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the booster shot. Okay. So 913 people have contracted COVID in California in the past 24 hours. Ooh. Ooh. All right. As far as deaths in California, 71,528 people have died from COVID in California in the past 24 hours. Only 9 people. Now, again, I'm not discrediting the fact that 9 people's lives are not important. What I am saying is my wig? Is that better? Um, it's only 9. Not 90, not 900, not 9,000, not 90,000, 9, 9. Okay, so the rate is coming down. Now, as far as America, the U.S. of A, 45.4 million cases in total. In the past 24 hours, 17,102 people have contracted the virus. As far as deaths, 736,000 people have contracted. No, I'm sorry, not well. They've contracted and have passed away from COVID. Now, in the past 24 hours, for the entire United States, 148 people have passed away. That's really good because I think the other day, just in Texas or Florida alone, 148 people. So for the entire US of A, that is really good. And here is, kind of hate this part because my shoulder, Jesus, my shoulder. But this is the graph for California, not for the United States of America, and it's gone down. It has literally gone down. Oh, I wish they would do something with that child. All right. Okay. So let's go to Texas. Let's see. Does Texas have any new stories? They don't. I don't. Well, is nothing not happening? Like, why isn't Texas reporting any of their stories? Do they not want me to read? Maybe that's it. Maybe they don't want me to read. Okay. All right. Fine. Texas has 4.2 million cases in the past 24 hours. 1,201 persons or people have contracted the virus. As far as deaths, 70,593. It's literally like maybe 1,000 less than California. In the past 24 hours, 62 people have passed away in Texas. That's almost a third of the people that have died from COVID they're from Texas. It is what it is. Let me see. Gotta work. Okay, and it is going down. God. It is definitely going down. Oh my God. Okay. Let's do Florida. I think this is gonna be really short and sweet. Okay, let's see. Oh, Florida still has not reported, so something's going on fishy in Florida. Florida's Surgeon General nominee won't share COVID-19 status. Okay. COVID-19 in Florida state sees lowest positivity rate and new case count since June. We saw that. Florida school punishes students for getting COVID vaccination. That's just special. COVID-19 cases drop in Florida for it's supposed to be for the eighth straight day or eighth straight week, but it just says for eighth straight week. Well, maybe it doesn't mean that. Fact checking the Florida Surgeon General COVID vaccine comments at odds with CDC. You think? And they gonna have a brother do that. Okay, Florida reports 944 COVID deaths, over 15,000 cases this week. That was three days ago. 4 hours ago, Florida COVID update: 325 more deaths added to the state tally. Patients continue to decrease. Republicans pinching Florida's COVID policies to out-of-state businesses. Florida reports fewer than 1,000 COVID deaths for the first time in months. COVID approves Moderna, J&J. I don't know what they approve it for. As COVID cases drop in Florida and Georgia, some states with colder weather see an increase. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers. All right, of course, from Florida, we don't have what happened in the past 24 hours, but you know what? Hey, what? I guess we just got to take what we can get, because you know what? Those deaths have been 58,000 for a minute. Anyway, now the cases in Florida. Florida has 3.64 million cases. We don't know what happened, how many people contracted the Florida thing in the past 24 hours. We don't know. But as far as deaths, there's 58,803. Now, I don't, relook at my videos, but I'm sure it would be nice to know what I said the other day, so that we can track some things, because I'm telling you, with Florida, it doesn't seem like it's happening. No, it does not seem like it's happening. Okay, here's the graph, and it's like flatline. But we would know because they don't give us, they don't give us the daily rate. So, you know what, whatever. I almost want to stop reporting on Florida, but there's so much controversy, so much not reported, then I would just be adding fuel to the flame. Okay, so in New York, you know what, there's one thing about New York City, or that, reporting on New York, they always have like up-to-date top stories. Not in California, definitely not in Texas, and definitely not in Florida, but New York always has it. Okay, New York City municipal workers march across Brooklyn Bridge in protest of COVID-19 vaccine mandate. That was 5 hours ago. Their jobs made them get vaccinated. They refused. Okay, this is trainee New York municipal workers march. Okay, we read that. New York City inches toward COVID-19 becoming endemic. ENDEMIC. I don't know what that means. Endemic. You know what? Let's Google it. Endemic. I don't know what that word means. Remember when I couldn't say pandemic? I would say pandemic. You remember? Chrissy, do you remember when I said that? I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Okay. ENDEMIC. 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 Okay, of a disease or a condition regularly found among particular people or in a certain area. Of a plant or animal native and restricted to a certain place. An endemic plant or animal. There are 3 types of island endemics. The COVID is COVID endemic. Nobody will ever forget the past January, but now COVID is endemic, and we need to learn to live with this virus, said Dr. Mota. Almost the whole population is vaccinated here, and the virus still circulates, showing it won't go away. Someone said that to me today because, I'm a world traveler. Now, that's one thing I am. I'm a world traveler. And this guy named Craig's Travel Junkie or something like that. Anyway, he's like on this. He's trying to hit 100 countries. And I'm just like, I just can't do it anymore. I'm a part of the untraveled crew. That's exactly what I said. I said, I don't know if I can get over this phobia of traveling. And, he was like, COVID is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. You got to live your life or whatever. But I have to say, I was planning on going to Portugal, back to Portugal for my birthday. I'm sure I shared this with you guys. And then I realized that it looks like I don't have on a bra, but I do. I do. I honestly do, but it's not a good supportive. Oh, you can see the bra lines. Okay. Um, but I can't. Oh, they had a quarantine for 14 days. I said, oh, no, no. And the flight, that's why the flight was so cheap, because it was from here to California to Portugal for like $366. I said, ding, I can do that. I can afford that. But that 14-day quarantine, no, no, I don't think so. Anyway, okay. So, okay. So we did the pandemic. With less than a week before New York City's deadline, municipal workers rally against vaccine mandate. They're about to get fired. More anti-mandate protests likely after Barclay's chaos at New York City workers' deadline looms. When is it? Is it November 1st? COVID-19 live updates latest vaccine news. New York bill would require COVID vaccine for school if approved. Whoa, really? We might have to come back to that. New York City's anti-COVID vaccine protesters take over Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know why I'm so gassy up here. New York City Police Department Officers Union claims bodily right to bodily integrity in lawsuit seeking to stop COVID-19 mandate. Okay, wait, let's go to this one. Is this going to say anything? Show video.
Vaccine for adults and adolescents for the last several months.
Wait, let's go back. Sorry. Come on. Come on, sorry. Ah. Okay, well, whatever.
Show that we also now have a very safe and effective vaccine for children 5 to 11 years of age. And so I find that very reassuring. It's another step in the right direction for equipping physicians to be able to provide protection to children in order to move forward and get us out of this pandemic. People point out the rate of severe complications and death in children is much lower than adults. That's correct. But we know that children are not free from the harmful effects of this virus. Yeah. Widespread community transmission is primarily the reason why schools aren't back to normal, why many sports don't look like what they looked like before the pandemic. And children, we know, can transmit this virus to other people in the community that are more vulnerable. Vaccinating children will be really important for us to be able to return to normal life as we know it and to continue to protect everybody in our communities.
I don't think we'll ever get to normal life as we knew
California homeowners, by flipping this switch, I never have to pay my electric bill.
Okay. All right. I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think that will ever be normal again. I think we will always have to carry a mask with us. I mean, always. Like, you know how we have to have our house keys and everything? You got to have the mask because, well, in California now, for me looking on Facebook or whatever, it seems like California is the only environment that requires masks. Like, nobody requires masks, and I'm just like, what's going on? But you know what? Maybe that's why we have the lowest. No, we don't have the lowest. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do I think kids need to be vaccinated? Oh, they have to go through so much, so many vaccinations, and as far as autism and all that. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. But if this is what saves people from further deaths until they figure out something else, because it seems like every month there's either additional variant or some other type of horror. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. That's it. Because I'm getting disgusted. I just am. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.